take it straight to the bender.
Family, we're back again, man. Today we're reacting to NLE Choppa is tweaking for dissing Youngboy. What's wrong with this dude? This guy goes through a transformation every week. One day he's talking about shooting folks. Next day he's talking about slut me out. Slut me out. Next day he's cutting off all his hair, talking about praise the Lord, bro. I'm all knowing. Now he's back to dissing folks. We don't know what to expect with this guy. But let's get right on into it.
So much NLE. Well, this is a beef that goes back. This is like, what is it? Mr. Incredible and Syndrome, is that what he ended up being called? Well, NLE Choppa dropped a diss track with NLE the Great. I'm going to get into the distinction between those two in a little bit, called KO, and it was a wild music video, to say the least. Like, the choreography, the different scenes on here, the NLE is quite a master showman. Now, his rapping is still pretty good too. The song itself, but he disses Youngboy outright. I mean, when he posted the tweet, he tagged Youngboy on Twitter. I'm going to read a couple of different lyrics. Well, one of the clips is going to be playing in the background right now of him talking to Youngboy depicted in this video, so it doesn't get any more obvious.
I don't really agree with what Youngboy stand for either. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's a super fan of this man. I am not. I am not one of the Glazers. You know what I'm saying? I think the man just spreads a lot of hatred, and it got the young folks out here doing way too much. And the young folks need to be worried about them books, not about them switches. That's just my opinion on it. But this just seems real clickbaity to me. It just looks like the man just trying to eat off a name, you know what I'm saying? He big and all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying at least small or nothing, but you could have went about this a lot of different ways, man. A lot of different ways.
Obvious than him tagging him as well. So it's clear he's aiming
and he
at
tagged him too.
And we're going to get into the history of their beef too. But first, a couple of lyrics from the song. He comes at Youngboy and says, "Youngboy, what? This the big boy league? I put one up in your gut under the Jesus piece." Now, he opens this song with the chorus saying Yahweh, Bomaye, which is in reference to, he also has a lot of historical references on here, in reference to the Muhammad Ali fight, and I think it was George Foreman. Yeah, the Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman fight. And the Yahweh is probably some spiritual thing that NLE is on right now. But he goes on and says, "You just a pawn on the devil chessboard, you done. I'm trying to step some, bless some, wet one, stretch one." He goes on and says, "You poison the youth, nothing."
How is that even in the same line, bro? How is that pawn on the devil's chessboard, you done, I'm trying to step one, bless one, wet one. Bless one and wet one. I feel like this is just blasphemy. Those don't go together. Bless one, wet one, stretch one.
Is this nigga serious?
You can't bless somebody and stretch them in the same sentence. It don't make no sense.
Stupid.
I don't know. If this man read the full Bible, he need to read it again. Read it front to back 4 or 5 times, man. You know what I'm saying? Then go talk to the Lord for a little bit, because you lost, my boy.
Bless some, wet one, stretch one. He goes on and says, "You poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason dudes beating chicks thinking that it's cute." We will get into that.
I agree, but you're doing the same weirdo stuff. What do you mean? That's how you started in the industry, guy. Come on now, you can't be a hypocrite like that, bro. Go ahead and delete your whole old catalog. And if you're making a dime off of it, man, go and, you know, donate it to the youth if you feel like that.
That's a great idea.
Just causing more controversy, bro, to get more clicks, bro. Still promoting violence, still promoting beef. Weirdo.
In a little bit, because NLE Choppa has some history in that department. "You sent people to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you will never fit the shoe." And he says, "Just a man with emotion, a breastfed chick. Your aura give me the ick." This guy's talking, even his rap is zesty. What kind of grown man says, "You give me the ick"? "Your aura give me the ick. People like you make me sick. Money, power, guns, and a few drugged out crash outs make you think you the one who can lash out. F benefit of the doubt, we all trying to make it out." And he goes on to say, "Purposely making decisions to promote more violence. That's bringing more death onto his innocent children." So there are a lot more other lyrics that we can look into, but more so it's a depiction. Like, he has Youngboy's head holding it up. Now, first off, this is the second track by NLE the Great. Now, if you're asking who the hell is NLE the Great, it is an alter ego of NLE Choppa's. NLE the Great has its own Spotify profile. I think it started when he shaved his head bald. And the first song that he dropped was this track called Messiah, which was...
I legitimately think some of these celebrities got mental health problems, bro. Because it's just like, you're one person. You're one person. Yeah, you might be feeling a little sad one day, a little mad one day, but bro, it doesn't mean that you 20, 30, 60 different people, man. Golly.
Goofy.
That shit, yeah, these folks really need to seek help.
Was Devil's Diss. And then the second track is KO, which is in collaboration with NLE Choppa. So there are two figures here, two different identities that NLE Choppa is rolling with, just to create a clear distinction, which I think is pretty cool artistically. But the history to go back with is the Youngboy stan. NLE Choppa was a Youngboy fanboy. I mean, he dropped a song called Free Youngboy 6 years ago.
I don't know. I remember back in the day, old guy stuff, you know, T.I. and Tip, you know what I'm saying? That was really just an artist showing his versatility, you know what I'm saying? This is a confused dude. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call this art. I think this is legitimately a psychological fight that this man is going through, bro. He's a therapist.
He was wearing NBA merch, like I'm showing you guys right now. And there's two video clips when he shows love to Youngboy, two separate ones that I'm going to play you guys right now.
Let me know who beating me, bro. Respectfully. The only that's really respectfully. The only nigga that's really ahead in that space is Youngboy. I'm 21, bro.
I love NBA Youngboy.
Youngboy my favorite rapper.
So this guy messed with Youngboy for quite a while. Their beef, I would say, it probably started towards 2020 because he got a lot of comparisons to Youngboy, and I think as NLE Choppa continued to blow up, he saw Youngboy as more of a peer and less as someone he looked up to. So when fans kept saying that he was just like Youngboy light, that made him feel a type of way about his art too. Choppa's got some range. NLE Choppa's got some good music. Now that's not to say that Youngboy, I don't know, does Youngboy got a dance track in the way that NLE Choppa does? I think I'm trying to put myself in the mind frame of an NLE Choppa. I think NLE Choppa just thought like, yo, I'm nice with it. However, NLE Choppa did a song with Fredo Bang, who Youngboy was ops with, especially at this time. I don't know if they've not patched things up, but I don't know if they've quelled the beef to not be viciously attacking each other like they once would. But people thought, and especially 4K Trey fans, Youngboy fans, you know how active these guys get. They thought, okay, this guy's, he's betraying Youngboy by doing a song with Fredo Bang. And then NLE Choppa got into it with a fan at an airport, so a 4K Trey fan, and he actually got into a fight with this guy at the airport. I can't play you guys the full clip of them, you know, squabbling up, but I'm gonna play you guys the before and after.
NLE Choppa in the airport, y'all.
As soon as I say you scared, he flinched at me, and then I popped him and knocked him out. I asked him 9 times. What? Stop playing.
He just beat up NLE Choppa, the rapper. That ain't about nothing. Big NBA, big 4K Trey over here, y'all feel me? He just knocked out a rapper.
Come on, bro. You're not even a tough guy. This man was really just fanboying on that Youngboy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got into the music. He don't really know where he going. One day he freaky as could be. Ew. One day he out there wanting to shoot it out with folks. One day he praising the Lord. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Come on, pick a direction. You know what I'm saying? And stick with it. It make you worry for this guy, bro. And honestly, his fan base too. You following a lost guy. So where are you going? This stuff crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to pull the video.
It's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah, are you NLE? I asked you mad times. What? Stop playing with me. Yeah. Knock out. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so everybody about them. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Hey, yo. Yeah, I just knocked out NLE Choppa. He's a... Oh, Trey. We in this bit.
His little baby busted. What the f*** y'all talking
Flawless
about?
victory.
Yo, this one done knocked out. Who you knocked out? Yo.
So here you could see that 4K Trey fan, this was the YB Better movement was going crazy at this point in time. And what happened? Youngboy, he replied with a song. He was beefing with both Dirk and Choppa. So Youngboy replies with the song "Know Like I Know," and then this was on the Colors album. This was 2022, and in the verse he raps, "I don't give a f about how you treat your body. Give a f about your cleaning. You could have these hoes cause I don't need them. Better stay up in your place." And this is in reference to NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa was taking care of his body on his whole juice cleanse. I think he was vegan at this time. I don't know if he's still vegan. He switches up a lot. But this whole track was really coming at NLE Choppa, especially the part where he's talking about, like, yo, his mama, your mama crying on front row. And the mom is the manager of NLE Choppa, Angela Potts, I believe. So this did not get a response from NLE Choppa music-wise. Now, let's get back to the part about putting hands on chicks, because that's what Youngboy is being accused of by NLE Choppa. Yeah, that happened. We saw video. Did we see video footage of it? Yeah, he was dragging around Jania. Youngboy, listen, Youngboy, Playboy Cardi, yeah, they're putting hands on chicks. A lot of rappers, really, but those are two rappers we know for certain. Famous Dex, too, but he's been out of here. So to say that, I don't know why he...
Cornball, bro. Now you want to, hate on the man, but that was your hero at one point. Putting hands on girls, bro. Come on. And it's like, these dudes play this tough guy persona, but then you doing weird stuff like that, bro. Goofy. So that could be your mama, that could be your sister. Stop listening to these folks' music, man. Ain't the song hard enough for you to be promoting the possibility of your daughter, mom, sister getting beat up. Hell no. There's no song worth promoting that, bro.
He wouldn't blame Playboy Cardi when Playboy Cardi's done it more, gotten arrested for it more times, yet he's coming at NBA Youngboy about it. And he has his own accusations, which people called hypocrisy, with his first baby mama, because she said, y'all mamas raised some B-ass dudes and hating hoes. And then NLE Choppa said, yo ho ass got to running when you seen the fire from that Draco. Who really a sitch? Stop acting like I won't pull and shove this 40 in your mouth in front your mama and your stepdad. Stop playing with me.
Is this nigga serious?
And this is the same dude that just dropped a song talking about, you're poisoning the youth. You're ruining the community. The same dude that was just on a podcast trying to preach to middle-aged men, pastors, about Jesus.
If you don't shut the fuck up.
So here, you got NLE Choppa. He's not putting hands. The only thing he's putting hands on is that weapon. And he's aiming it directly at his alleged baby mama. And his first baby mama, she was saying that he was, like, airing it out at the garage door. She said there were bullets at the garage door. So that's one accusation. But to be fair to NLE Choppa, in 2024, he already called out Blueface for something like this. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
100% honest. And one thing that I grew to understand is just treat women the best way you can treat them. Treat women good. I can say, God watching me right now, I've never physically closed fist assaulted a lady. Like, I've probably in my past, like, grabbed a lady a certain way or, like, kind of pushed them to keep me off me so I wouldn't assault them. But I've never fought a woman. Never punched a woman. Never smacked a woman. Never did any of those things. So when it comes to what I do music,
I just up Drake. Nothing crazy. Just weigh that pole in their face. Hypocrite, boy. That man, full on hypocrite. I think the music execs broke him behind them doors, boy. Yeah, it ain't no recovering, bro. He trying though. Strangely trying, but he trying.
Music with Blueface. Me personally, I just wouldn't do it because that's the part I don't respect. I don't really respect people that just put their hands on women physically to assault them. I'm not saying that I'm the best cat or the best, you know what I'm saying? Because in my past, I've had, you know what I'm saying, situations. But there's certain things I try to grow from and better myself from. So I just want to see it be right, I just want to see it being right, just doing a song with a person that I know that have done that.
So it's not just Youngboy that he's coming at. He came at Blueface, said he wouldn't do music with them because he puts hands on chicks. And you see how political NLE Choppa made it, where he's like, yeah, I've never put fists on chicks, But you said that you upped to 40 on him. So what's worse here? Y'all tell me. I'm not the arbiter of justice, unless I feel like it. But I mean, airing it out, that's life-threatening. Now, the hands can be life-threatening, but airing it out is a completely different story, especially with the kid in there. That was what was alleged. And the hypocrisy, I think, with NLE here is that I do like the fact that this beef is going on, though. But the problem is NLE never replied when Youngboy dropped that song on the Colors tape. 2022, 2023, this is like Gravedigger Mountain era, isn't it? We don't know what's going on.
He knew he would get cooked. That man was shook. You seen what happened to him in the airport, bro? Let's be real.
On with Youngboy, we don't know if they're gonna free him, if he's gonna go back to prison. He's blackballed by the game. Dirk is going crazy. NLE Choppa's a little bit more aligned on the Dirk side. And NLE Choppa also had a hit at that time. If you guys remember the song SLU Tee Me Out, it's like one of his top 5 songs. So he had that song booming, and that song was a little bit away from the more aggressive music that he had been making prior. So NLE's celebrating his hit and ignoring Youngboy, and now that Youngboy is backlit, hasn't mentioned him whatsoever, is the hottest thing, has the highest charting rap song on the Hot 100. NLE Choppa wants to come back. NLE the Great wants to come back and drop a diss on him. Like, come on, man. We're not trying to hear that. And for all the spiritual hocus pocus stuff that NLE is talking about, listen, man. NLE is... I've said this about that streamer Valkyrie, where I'm like, yeah, she's 100% dumb. I don't know if we can diagnose NLE Choppa with being 100% dumb. I don't think so. But NLE Choppa is certainly not the brightest highlighter in the drawer. Like, this guy, he is, I would say maybe like diet Kevin Gates, like super diet Kevin Gates, because he's just, I think it's a product of being young and successful and consistently successful young that caused him to have overconfidence in fields that he is completely unfamiliar with. So because he succeeded so well in music, and he is a talented musician, especially for somebody that's independent, or he's got more of a partnership deal than an actual outright record deal. He's done a lot of the promotion for himself. The fact that he is out here succeeding in music for this long, I think it makes him think like, oh, I know everything, especially at a young age too. Because like the cockier you get if you're younger and you have a lot of bread. So he's went through the BBL concoction phase. He went through talking about he could cure cancer. He went through being vegan, and then he stopped being vegan, and then now he's not eating pork, and now he's shaving his head, and now he's talking about Yahweh, and it's a mess. Like, and it depends what year it is. That's where you're going to find a new version of NLE Choppa. And I do think that he's just going through the phases that most people his age go through, except he has an overconfidence of how correct he is, and most people just keep it, most people it's not publicized, so when they're going through their phases, it's just happening behind the scenes. But with NLE Choppa, he is also choosing to publicize it and to kind of like try to be an authority on whatever subject or domain he's talking about, in this instance Yahweh, because to be fair, for the current year, NLE Choppa's music has not been, he hasn't had something go crazy this year. Like, sure, yeah, yes, last year he had a song. He had that song with Kyle Rich. I think that song did numbers. And SLU Tee Me Out too. Like, he had that era of NLE Choppa where he was...
Yeah, man, he got to talk about shooting them guns, bro. He got to beef with folks, bro. He got to do some freaky stuff, bro. And that's what's going to go viral, you know what I'm saying? Now he want to be a little conscious. He trying to lean into that conscious stuff, but he's still throwing the beef into it. It's tough blowing when you're young. I can see that, you know what I'm saying? It looked like it just ate him alive. It's the product that we left with, you know? So hopefully he do come out of it a little, you know what I'm saying, sane. But hey, we going to see. We definitely seeing the roller coaster, hey, in HD.
Posing very zestily, not even zestily, he was posing very fruity. He was like, just, I can't even post this. Look up Playgirl NLE Choppa, and it was a photo shoot that he did, and you go tell me that Youngboy should be beefing with this guy. Just tell me that, please. So when you see that, now sure, maybe you're not going to judge NLE Choppa based on that, but you can judge that NLE Choppa is a shapeshifter. And that's fine as an artist. But for Youngboy, he should not be replying to this. The best thing Youngboy could do is not even address this. Just play dead. Like, keep it going. NLE Choppa is not a threat. NLE Choppa is not a competitor. NLE Choppa does not have anywhere near the same stan base that could potentially like go back and forth in this scenario. I mean, NLE Choppa is for sure more talented with these videos and choreography and kind of like these grand visions, but that doesn't hold a candle to the movement that Youngboy's got right now. So I think the best case scenario here is Youngboy just gives this dead air, pretends like it never even happened. But I don't know if he'll be able to do that.
That's gonna do it for today's vid, man. That boy NLE, he need to just stay off of social media. He need to just go on a little hiatus and go figure out himself for real, man, because he is just all over the place, bouncing off the walls, you know. Everybody can agree that NBA Youngboy is not a good role model, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I feel like he got some weird people in his back pocket with that Massa album that he done dropped, man. He's a damn short poisoning the youth, but this is not how you go about it. You can't blame somebody that's been in the industry since they was what, 15, 16? They're gonna do some unpredictable stuff, you know. But let me hear y'all opinions in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, binge the rest of the channel, and they may be rich, but we richer. Till next time.